What were the major events in the women's suffrage movement? Have you ever wondered how the fight for women's voting rights unfolded over time? The women's suffrage movement was a powerful social movement that aimed to secure women's right to vote. Let's take a closer look at the major events that shaped this important chapter in history. The movement began to take shape in the mid-19th century. Key figures like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton were instrumental in organizing efforts. They focused on securing basic rights for women, including the right to vote. One of the first major events was the Seneca Falls Convention in 1848. This gathering is often seen as the birthplace of the women's suffrage movement in the United States. At this convention, the Declaration of Sentiments was signed, calling for women's rights, including the right to vote. As the movement grew, it became more organized. Various groups formed to promote the cause. The National American Woman Suffrage Association was one of the most prominent organizations. They focused on state-by-state campaigns to secure voting rights for women. However, not all activists agreed with this approach. Some, like Alice Paul and Lucy Burns, broke away to form the National Woman's Party. This group adopted more radical tactics, including picketing the White House. Their efforts aimed to pressure President Woodrow Wilson to support a suffrage amendment. During World War I, from 1914 to 1918, women played a crucial role in the war effort. They worked in factories and participated in the Red Cross. Their contributions helped shift public opinion in favor of women's suffrage. From 1917 to 1919, the National Woman's Party organized daily pickets outside the White House. Known as the Silent Sentinels, these women faced arrests and harsh treatment. However, their bravery gained national attention and support for the suffrage movement. After years of campaigning, the 19th Amendment was ratified in 1920. This amendment granted women the right to vote, marking a significant victory for the women's suffrage movement. The success of this movement demonstrated the power of collective action in achieving social change. It showed how organized efforts can lead to legal reforms and shifts in societal power dynamics. The strategies used by these activists, such as mobilization and protest, continue to inspire other social movements today. So, the women's suffrage movement was not just about voting rights. It was a vital part of the struggle for women's rights and equality. The events and actions taken during this time laid the groundwork for future generations to continue the fight for justice and equality.